See, in 2025, there's something I learned after spending a full year in what James Clear would call motion, or the concept of planning without actually risking failure. You feel like you're doing the work, but you're really not doing quite anything except planning, strategizing, and never making anything that could actually go wrong. See, in my mind, I had all these great plans and all these great business models I wanted to try. I wanted to do trading. I wanted to make content. I wanted to release my first digital product, my first book. All these things that seemed like if I just worked hard enough, I would actually be able to get them done. Even after accumulating everything I needed to get all these things done with relentless success, I wasn't actually doing anything long enough to actually see any progress because I was doing too many things. And so, with a lot of y'all's New Year's resolutions, if you're out here setting all these big goals, but you're not actually breaking down the steps within each goal, you already setting yourself up for failure. And because I had so many different things I wanted to do with the day, even if I tried to work block, even if I tried to split up, if I fell off one day, then like everything would just fall apart because there's too many things on my schedule. Everybody thinks new year, new me, but I've never really believed in that because I know that if you try to do all these things, if you try to completely change yourself all at once, it's only gonna last you a day or two or even maybe three if you're lucky. But you know, there's a simple solution to this.
Set up a schedule and just do the work. Free from how you feel. Because also feelings sometimes, you wake up one day, you feel this way, you wake up the next day, you feel another way. It's just not helpful to base your structure or your goal on how you feel. You stick to what you put there on paper.
And the reason why this solution is so simple, create a schedule and stick to it, but yet nobody actually does it, is because when you say that there's just one or two things that I'm gonna do every single day and show up for every single day, and no matter what, I'm gonna get that done, if you actually do it long enough, it's going to have to be public. It's going to have to be shown to other people. If you say I'm going to post every single day, at some point people are going to say, bro, your content's trash. Or at some point people are going to say, oh, bro, that gym routine's not working. Or at some point they're going to say something until you actually get between the gap of that, it all making sense, everything being like in your head, having everything you need, and feeling like, okay, I could just do this if I really committed. But then when you don't, you're like, well, if I really committed, maybe I could have actually got it done. See, that's that gap. And most people don't realize that. And I keep hearing this over and over again about that gap of feeling like you're good enough, but then actually never proving to yourself that you're good enough, because proving to yourself actually requires not even like that much more effort. It just requires some sort of visible failure. So if you've been failing your goals this year, it's really simple. It's because your brain tricks you into believing that motion equals progress. Thinking about it, planning about it, talking about it is actually equivalent to doing the thing. And really, when it comes to it, it destroys your confidence, because when you look at yourself and you look at what you've done, what you've accomplished nothing. You thought about it, you got smarter, you tried, but you didn't really do. And I think that someone can break that idea down a little bit better. So let's roll the clip.
We like to pretend procrastination is a time management problem, but regularly it isn't. It's more like a self-protection strategy wearing a Fitbit. If I try and fail, everyone will see. So if I never try at all, the failure is private and deniable and safe.
See, I failed absolutely everything I started last year. And the reason why is because I never really truly committed. I never really let myself say, I'm only going to do this. And that just led me down a bad road of not actually finishing anything I started. So this year is simple. I have a 1% diary from Stephen Barlett. I got that 1% diary, and I filled out my goals for the first quarter of the new year. And I'm going to take them one goal, 1 month at a time. And it's that simple.